Good morning and welcome back to First Verse with Steve and Marissa.
Hello.
Okay, she's got grape in her mouth. We're gonna do numbers 2. We recorded the other day, but we ran into some technical difficulties, so we're just gonna do it all over again.
It's very
Well-
exhilarating.
Act surprised.
Lots of names to read.
Lots of names. In fact, so I'll say this: there's a lot of repetition here from chapter 1. It's kind of, I don't know why they repeat it like this. I should probably find out why, because that seems to be an interesting thing here. So in chapter 1, it basically listed out the numbers of the fighting men over the age of 20, and they were totaled at 603,550, which is pretty darn good. I mean, that's and the camp they set up just for that alone. And keep in mind, this is just the fighting men. This is not the children or the women or any servants they may have had. This is just that. So it's roughly, I would say, like a fourth of the population. It's easily, possibly a fourth. So there could be up to 2 million Israelites in the wilderness right now.
I love the wilderness.
Okay. So it lists off how many fighting men they had by tribe, and Judah came in the first place at 74,600, and it looks like tribe of Manasseh came in at 32,200 for last place. Not that it's a competition, but
But Judah's winning.
Judah's winning by a long shot. In fact, 40 plus 32. In fact, if you were to combine the tribe of Ephraim and Manasseh, since they technically both come from Joseph, you would get 72,700, which is still less than the tribe of Judah, but not by much. Anyway, I say all that to say this. Numbers was titled that because it deals with the numbers of fighting men. And in chapter 2, we're going to pretty much read the same thing as chapter 1. So I'll try and make this as fun as possible. Chapter 2, verse 1. And the Lord spoke to Moses and Aaron, saying, Every one of the children of Israel shall camp by his own standard, by the emblems of his father's house. They shall camp some distance from the tabernacle of meeting. Now, do you remember what the tabernacle of meeting is?
Where they meet God.
Yeah, pretty much that. It's basically the tabernacle and the tent of
Thing we read about 4 times over.
meeting. Don't remind me. The tent of meeting is within the tabernacle. It's basically the inner tent or the inner chamber.
Well, we can do a short on a little map displaying like what their camp was like.
You know what? We will do that. I will edit this and put that in there.
Or that. Yeah.
Oh,
that
yeah,
works too.
sure.
Okay, let's start reading.
Okay, let's
The arrangement
chapter
of the tribal camps, Numbers chapter 2.
verse 3 now.
Verse 3. Okay. On the east toward the sunrise, the divisions of the camp of Judah are to encamp under their standard. The leader of the people of Judah is Nahshon, a son of Amminadab. His division numbers 76,600 people. The tribe of Issachar will camp next to them. The leader of the people of Issachar is Nethanel, son of Zuar. His division numbers 54,400. The tribe of Zebulun will be next. The leader of the people of Zebulun is Eliab, son of Helon. His division numbers 57,400. Fun fact, Eliab is the name of one of David's brothers.
Yes.
Not the same Eliab, but
Not the same Eliab.
cool name, double. Verse 9, all the men assigned to the camp of Judah according to their divisions number 186,400. They will set out First, on the south will be the divisions of the camp of Reuben under their standard. The leader of the people of Reuben is Elazar, son of Shedeur. His division numbers 46,500. I don't know why, but their names just sound funny.
They do sound very funny.
Um,
He almost looks French, you know, Shedeur.
right, yeah. I don't know. It doesn't. Anyways.
Verse 12.
The tribe of Simeon will camp next to them. The leader of the people of Simeon is Shelumiel. That's another fun name.
Oh.
Son of Jerushadai.
Can you say that one 5 times fast? Zerush. Hey, you know what? You actually got that right the first time. I'm impressed.
Thanks. His division numbers 59,300. The tribe of Gad will be next. The leader of the people of Gad is Eliasaph, son of Duel. His division numbers 45,650.
Hold up. What are the names in that again? Son of Duel?
Yeah.
Because mine says son of Reuel.
So I have a note. It says many manuscripts have the Masoretic text, Samaritan Pentateuch, and Vulgate, see Numbers 114. Most manuscripts of the Masoretic text say Reuel, not Duel.
Okay. Okay. All right. Oh my
At least that was a
goodness.
tiny sneeze and not a grandpa sneeze.
That's true. Yeah.
Do you have any notes on it?
Nope.
Yeah. I guess it's just a translation.
I guess my Bible's right
Variants.
and your Bible's wrong.
Whatever.
Kidding. That's a joke. Easy there, people. Okay,
I almost
we're in
wanted
a.
to say, does that mean you're a sea cow? Or a porpoise?
You're going to stop right there. You're a sea cow. Okay, we're in.
Gotta love the Bible translations. Let's see, we are at verse 16. All the men assigned to the camp of Reuben according to their divisions number 151,450. They will set out second. And it's interesting to me that they have such even numbers. You know, like,
Yeah.
how is it so
You know, I
even?
thought about that too. I think
450.
I think
How is it now? 451
I think they're
or
just
452?
rounded up or
Maybe.
rounded down. Who knows?
I don't know. Then the tent of meeting and the camp of the Levites will set out in the middle of the camps. They will set out in the same order as they encamp, each in his own place under his standard.
Any side notes that
see.
stand out?
I've got one side note for verse 2. It says,
Okay.
The nation of Israel was organized according to tribes for many reasons. It was an effective way to manage and govern a large group of people. It made dividing the promised land easier. It was part of their culture and heritage because people were not known by a last name, but by their family, clan, and tribe.
Mm-hmm.
It made it easier to keep detailed genealogies, and genealogies were the only way to prove membership in God's chosen nation. It made travel much more efficient. The people followed the tribe's standard, and thus stayed together and kept from getting lost.
I have a really neat note here. We read verse 17, right?
Mhm.
Okay, so the note at verse 17 in Swaggart's expository is, as the camp moved, Judah led the way with praise. The rear was brought up by Dan, whose name means judgment, meaning that anyone who attacked Israel would be judged by God. At the center were the Levites, whose name means joined or communion.
Cool.
Cool indeed.
Okay.
Okay, verse 18, I'll start.
All
On the
right.
west side shall be the standard of the forces with Ephraim according to their armies, and the leader of the children of Ephraim shall be Elishama, son of Ammihud. And his army was numbered at 40,500. Next to him comes the tribe of Manasseh, and the leader of the children of Manasseh shall be
Random
Gamaliel,
question. Do you think they're
son
counting?
of Pedahir. Okay.
Do you think they're counting Manasseh as one tribe here instead of the half tribe of Manasseh and the half tribe of Manasseh?
Oh, good question. I think they split up in Judges or later on
Oh,
in
okay.
this.
Maybe I'm thinking of Joshua.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's when they split. Okay,
that's
so
when they
it's still
split
like
later.
one
It's still the
tribe.
one tribe of Manasseh before they're like, those guys only do farming. We should put them out to
Right. It was so
pasture.
curious to us when we first read that in Joshua. Like, what do you mean half tribe?
I mean, yeah, what do you mean half tribe?
Like-
Like, you're already a half tribe.
But yeah. Anyways.
Okay, anyway,
Okay,
verse
so,
21.
yeah.
And his army was numbered at 32,200. Then comes Benjamin, the leader of the children of Benjamin shall be Abidan, the son of Gideoni. And his army
Cool.
was numbered at 35,400. All who were numbered according to their armies of the forces with Ephraim, 108,100. They shall be third in the break camp. Okay, that's an interesting note. So what's the note there? Because that
I
is a
don't have
number
any.
I don't have recorded anywhere. Let's
It
see.
says refer to Numbers 10:22.
Okay, the note of Swaggart says, excuse me, when encamped on the march, Ephraim, Benjamin, and Manasseh were the nearest to the mercy seat. Do you remember what that is? The Ark of the Covenant.
Ah.
Hence, they're being named in Psalms 80, verses 1 through 2. Let's look that up right quick. In fact, here,
Numbers 10:22 didn't tell me anything relevant to what we're reading.
can you find that in Psalm 80?
Oh boy. Psalm what?
Psalm 80,
What verse?
verses 1 and 2. So encamped on their march. Okay, so that's basically the number of 108,000 is the Ephraim, Benjamin,
you ready?
and Manasseh. Yeah, what's up?
Give ear, O shepherd of Israel, you who lead Joseph like a flock. You are enthroned between the cherubim, shine forth. In the sight of Ephraim and Benjamin and Manasseh, stir up your strength and come and rescue us.
How does it?
Right. Numbers 10:22 didn't really give any relevant
Let's
information.
see. Hence they're being named in Psalm. Anyway, say it again. Let me see.
Oh, okay.
Psalm 80, 1 through 2. There it is. Thank you. You are enthroned. Okay. Verse 1. You who are enthroned between the cherubim shine forth. So he's talking about this. So in the sight of Ephraim, Benjamin,
okay.
and
They're talking about the Ark of the
Manasseh.
Covenant. Okay.
Yeah.
'Cause
He's
it's
talking about
between the
those tribes. Interesting detail. Those tribes guard the covenant. What if that is some end time prophecy? Interesting stuff. Let's look into that later because
Apparently,
that sounds
Paul didn't
cool.
do a very good job of
You know
that,
what?
but
He did outstanding at first, and then just kind of went downhill from there.
yep.
Okay. We're in verse 25.
Yes.
You want to do it or me?
Sure.
Okay.
On the north will be the divisions of the camp of Dan under their standard. The leader of the people of Dan is Ahiezer, son of Ammishaddai. His division numbers 62,700. The tribe of Asher, I always thought Asher was a cool name,
It is a cool name.
will camp next to them. The leader of the people of Asher is Pagiel, son of Okran. His division numbers 41,500. The tribe of Naphtali will be next. The leader of the people of Naphtali is Ahira, son of Enon. His division numbers 53,400. All the men assigned to the camp of Dan number 157,600. They will set out last under their standards. These are the Israelites, counted according to their families. All those in the camps by their divisions number 603,550. The Levites, however, were not counted along with the other Israelites as the Lord had commanded Moses. So the Israelites did everything the Lord commanded Moses. That is the way they encamped under their standards, and that is the way they set out, each with his clan and family.
So I said this, I think, in the first one, but I'll say it again because I think it bears repeating, like a lot of things in the Bible. It's really neat that God set up his law, he set up his structure, he set up who he is in the eyes of the Israelites before they went into war. Yeah, they were attacked by I think the Ammonites when they were at the spring. They were attacked there.
There's been a few different
Yeah, there's been a few
battles.
skirmishes. There were fights at best, but not war, all out war. God set up who he is before they went out to war because it is so important that you have a foundation in the Lord before you do anything else.
Amen. The only other note I have on this is saying that their campsite must have been humongous because it would have taken about 12 square miles to set up tents for just 600,000 fighting men. Like the 600,000 number was just the men alone. It wasn't including the wives, the kids, everybody else. And so it was a really large amount of people, like probably a metroplex almost worth of people.
Well, between Midland and Odessa, that's almost 200,000.
Yeah,
That's the population.
right.
So this is a giant town.
Yeah.
At this point.
Yeah.
But,
So,
no roads or anything. No local parks.
yeah, but that's pretty much it.
That's neat. That's neat. All right, we're going to put in the excerpt of can you show me the other page?
Yeah.
So I know what to put in there.
Do you want to make it a short or put it in the video?
I'll put in the video. Let's see. The arrangements of the tribes around the tabernacle while in the desert. Some neat stuff. I could explain it, but a picture does 1,000 words, so I'll just go that route instead. I'll show you a few pictures, so it'll be a few thousand words.
Woohoo.
Woohoo! All right, we love you. There's nothing you can do about it. We're looking forward to the next time. Bye bye.